As an entrepreneur who is out as a speaker, I get a lot of questions about how to create your talks and how to design, great talk descriptions and talk titles, and how to specifically create irresistible marketing materials for your talk so that people will want to show up, right? Whenever that host markets that you're coming, the audiences come in droves. Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you today about. I'm Michele Sissom, and I wanted to welcome you to Entrepreneurs Take Action. And today we're talking about your talk descriptions. I've done another video where we talked about your actual speaker sheet, and part of your speaker sheet, obviously, is giving them the descriptions of the talks and what it is that you speak on. And by the way, at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a link to download a checklist so that you can design your own irresistible talk titles, descriptions, and bullet points. And so when we look at how to do that, obviously, when we look at putting together the information to give someone who is hosting us as a speaker, there are really just 3 points to this. The first is understanding how to write the talk title, right? And what that needs to do. It needs to grab people's attention. It needs to have them saying, yeah, that's me. I get it. That's what I need. That's what I want. So as an entrepreneur and a speaker, it's extremely important that we have the tools in place to go get those speaking gigs. And a lot of times new speakers are asking me, how do they create that information? How do they decide on their talk? How do they pick a topic? How do they write a title? And so that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. Hi, I'm Michele Sissom. I wanted to welcome you to Entrepreneurs Take Action. And today we're talking about how to design your talk collateral, your talk marketing information, right? Your title, your description, and your bullet points. Those are the 3 things that we're going to talk about today. So, and by the way, at the end of the video, I will give you a download link so that you can go download a checklist so that you can get all these points for yourself and design your own irresistible talks. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is the title. And obviously with the title, we want that attention grabbing, yes, that's me kind of experience for the audience. So it's something that you are hearing your audience say. I'm going to use an example, and actually we'll send this along with the checklist, but I'm going to use an example of one of my talks. It's called Results-Based Selling, but the subtitle is actually the catchy title, and that is Stop Wasting Your Time with Strategy Sessions and Sales Calls. So why did I use that title? Well, a couple of things. What I know is a lot of times people will say to me, oh, Michele, I have got to stop wasting my time doing things, right? I've got to stop wasting my time and start making money in this business. So stop wasting time is a big one for entrepreneurs. And the other thing I know is that they don't really want to do strategy sessions or sales calls. And the title kind of implies that maybe they won't have to. So it's intriguing enough for them to want to show up. So the first thing is to figure out what that title is. Really pay attention to what your audience says, and they will tell you what your title should be about. The second piece of it is the descriptive paragraph. And a lot of times what I see people do is they will start to talk about themselves immediately in that paragraph. And that is not what you should be doing. What you want to do is you want to talk about them, the person that you want to show up in the audience. So I'm going to read you this and give you an example. You are doing everything you can think of to meet your potential new client. You finally get someone to pay attention and book an appointment with you, and then the real dread kicks in. You're going to have to actually ask for the money. They're going to give you every excuse as to why they can't hire you. If I could only get them to see the value in what I offer, you think. Sound familiar? Michele Sissom gets it. In fact, during her first year in business as a business coach, she only made $12,000. Then she made a few simple tweaks to her system and built a $500,000 business in less than 4 years. So I want you to see the first, that's actually divided into 2 paragraphs. You will get the sample. The first entire paragraph was completely about the things that they're saying, they're thinking, the things I'm hearing them say, by the way. These are things they tell me all the time. So then the third piece of what you need are actually your bullet points. And so normally you will have a host who's having you come in to speak. They will ask for 3 to 5 bullet points. So you want to go ahead and prepare at least 3. and you really don't need to prepare more than 5. And so the important thing here is to imply what you're going to teach them without telling them what it is, but you need to make it intriguing. So on this one, mine are the number one reason people don't buy from you. Pretty powerful. Everyone wants to know the number one reason about something. How to avoid sales calls and still make loads of money. Why sympathy has stunted your sales. Pretty good stuff, right? So I'm telling them kind of what I'm going to teach, but really not telling them that. So it's coming from a marketing angle. It's looking at the things that they already think they need, what they want to hear about. And remember, this is all about them. When you can speak to them, they will show up in your audience. So I want you to notice there was very little in there about me, okay? All right, so I told you I would give you a download so that you could do this for yourself and start to design those amazing talk titles. And so you can do that. You can find that at decisiveminds.com/talk-description. decisiveminds.com/talk-decision. Okay, this is Michele Sissom saying, be decisive, go get those speaking engagements booked, and I will see you soon on the next Entrepreneurs Take Action. Bye-bye.